A lot of people have been asking me, where can I get engines? How much does a engine cost or a gearbox cost? Yeah, basically you can get engines in Harare. These engines, they are ex yellow machines. So the ranges, they vary. There are different types of engine. You can get a Cummins, a Perkins, Mercedes Benz, or any type of engine. They range from 3,000 to 5,000 US dollars. Gearbox can also vary from 500 to 1,500 maximum usually. So basically, if you need a complete set, it just depend on how you get it. Because if you can either strip those ex-UK cars, you can buy the whole unit for about 3,000 and you get an engine and a gearbox. But these smart engines you can get, I have a friend who's selling these engines for from 3,000 to 4.8. Depending on your negotiating skills, you can get them. You first bench test them test them for you. If you're happy with it, he give you a guarantee. So this engine, you can get them in Harare. I'll give you the contacts if you are really interested with the engines. And there are any type of engine, he can source it for you from ex-yellow machines. Basically, I'm just giving an idea to those people who are asking me, if I buy a board, how much will I get an engine? Where will I get the gearbox? I want to rebuild a truck. I want to rebuild a bus. I want to rebuild everything. It just depends. But the engine, there are plenty in Zimbabwe, and I can always give you the contacts because I always buy engines from them, and they are my friends because I'm one of their customers. So a big disclaimer, I'm not selling the engine, but I can only direct you where to get them, and I can show you, and I can even advise you what to check when you're buying an engine. So basically, this is what is all about if you are to rebuild. So it gives you a average insight on what you should look for, what should you think when you want to rebuild something. Yeah, because why I always talk of rebuild, because a lot of us here, if you tell them go and bus for 20,000 or 30,000, you can't afford it because you don't have that enough man. But you can rebuild something. You can buy a board, an engine, a gearbox, and you do it bit by bit. If it take you a year or 2 years while you are rebuilding your bus or a truck, it's quite easier for you. But the most important aspect is that you can get these things, and they are very easily available, and we can help you to source them, and we can tell you the advantages and disadvantage of each and every engine which you might want to use or which you are planning to use. That's the role of this channel, is to educate and to make you believe that it's possible. Yeah, because sometimes I post boards, because it's the most difficult thing to get. Like if you want to build a bus, is the shell, is the board. It's very, very difficult. If you can ask anyone who owns the bus, it's very difficult to get a